The room is quiet, except for the hum of low background music. The judge enters, calm, composed, slightly delayed, but ready to bring order to a long-brewing dispute. Melissa sits forward, tense but determined. She's the one who filed for mediation, and today, she wants answers. The air thickens as she explains her concerns: more visitation, more financial help, more stability for her boys. The judge reminds them, this is mediation, not battle. What's said here stays here. It's time to be real.
Sorry I'm late.
It's okay.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm alright. Could be better.
Hi, how are you all doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Good. So, Melissa, I'm going to start with you because you filed in court. So, tell me what's going on. What brings us to mediation today?
We're here today because I want to reduce his visitation hours, and I want that in writing.
Okay, so you guys do not have a court order in place right now.
No.
Okay, when you say reduce his hours, how often does he see the kids now?
He sees them 3 days a week, and I see them 4 days a week.
Okay.
In today's mediation, I expect to get a visitation in writing. I want Jeremy to be able to give more income to me so that I can take care of my boys and provide for them, and to get more hours to spend with them, more visitation with my kids.
And why would you want to reduce that?
To be real?
Yeah, everything we discuss in mediation is confidential, so you can be as real as you want to be. It actually helps, come to a better agreement.
Well, to be honest, I don't want my kids to be there at his house with him because he's a womanizer.
Okay.
I don't want my kids to grow up seeing all these women coming in and out, so many different women. I don't want them to grow up and think that.
She's just upset that I left her.
Mm.
Melissa, I mean, she's a good mom. We've had our ins and outs, and our ups and downs, but we just can't see eye to eye.
Melissa doesn't hold back. Her voice trembles with emotion as she calls Jeremy a womanizer. She fears what her sons might see in his home: strangers, instability, confusion. The room stiffens. Jeremy listens, jaw tight, trying to keep his composure. He insists she's exaggerating, that no women come in and out, that he's just a father doing his best. Beneath the tension, it's clear, this is about more than visitation. It's about trust.
Okay, is that true what he said, that you're mad because he left you?
I guess mad and hurt.
Okay, hurt. Okay. So when you say he's a womanizer, he has a bunch of different women, you're saying?
That's not true.
Okay. So, Jeremy, does she have a legitimate concern that there are a lot of different women around your kids?
No, I don't think that's true at all.
Okay.
That's not a concern.
And these are boys or girls? I'm sorry.
We have 2 boys.
2 boys. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's not a concern. I take good care of my kiddos. I love them. They don't see women in and out of my place
Okay.
at all. I think, again, she's just upset. She's acting on her emotions.
Okay. So what would you like to see? How would you like to see this play out? Would you like for you guys to keep in place what you've already been doing?
The mediator steps in, guiding the storm toward calmer waters. Is this really about the children? She asks softly. Jeremy admits they've had their ups and downs, but he loves his boys. He wants to keep what they already have: a balanced routine, a shared rhythm. His tone softens, and for a brief moment, the bitterness lifts. Both parents seem to realize the real issue isn't each other. It's how to keep their family whole, even when it's divided.
I mean, I think so. I mean, honestly, I really wish we can split that time.
When you say split, what do you mean by that? Because you kind of are already doing something split, where you have them 3 days, she has them 4 days. You want something like that, keep that, or you want something a little bit more defined, like a week on, week off?
Yeah, week on, week off is exactly what I was thinking.
Okay. Melissa, what about you? What do you think about the week on, week off? Because you're kind of already doing
3
something
days is
close to
enough.
that. And if your only reason is reducing his time because of whatever his relationship status may be, that's really not in the best interest of your children, because you're only hurting them.
I don't know. I think probably just 2 days out of the week.
2 days of each week?
Jeremy proposes something bold: a week on, week off schedule. Equal time, equal responsibility. The judge leans in, acknowledging the sense behind it. Melissa hesitates. She worries about money, about fairness, about what's best for her sons. The judge's voice carries reason. If the current system isn't broken, maybe it doesn't need fixing. The lesson is simple: consistency is key, especially for children caught between two worlds.
Okay.
That's
Why would you want him to have only 2 days?
Well, I want him to only have 2 days because I pay for like their health care and everything.
How much you pay in that?
About monthly 200, 300.
For just them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll say 200. Okay, so let me give you a realistic view of what would happen here. If you all were to go to court, and how long have you all been doing this? 3 days on and 4 days?
about a year.
About a year?
Roughly a year.
Okay, so realistically, if you all have been doing it that long, it's almost like a situation of, if it's not broke, don't fix it. If it were not working, you obviously would have stopped doing it. So there's a likelihood that the judge may keep it that, or it could even give him what he's asking for on a full week. So based on that, with
Melissa brings up expenses, healthcare, the costs of raising kids. It's clear she's overwhelmed. The mediator listens, then paints the legal picture. If this goes to court, she warns, a judge might keep things exactly as they are, or even give him more time. The weight of that truth sinks in. Sometimes, fighting harder doesn't bring better results. Sometimes, compromise is the only way forward.
that encourage you to at least stay at the 3 days on, 4 days on, or even give him another couple of days and make it a week?
I don't know, because he has more income than me.
Okay, how much do you make?
I make $52,500.
Okay, $52,500. And what do you do?
I'm a teacher.
Teacher? Okay, what subject you teach?
Math.
Math? Okay. I'm good at it now. I used to didn't be, good in math.
That's
And you
good.
said 52.5. Okay, and how much do you make?
Well, I'm a teacher as well, and I make 58,000.
58,000. Okay. That's not that huge of a difference. So one of the things that judges can do, just because you have a split schedule doesn't mean that somebody doesn't have to pay child support. Judges can do what's called an offset. So they would take what your child support would be, what your child support amount would be.
Now it's about income. Both parents are teachers, dedicated, hardworking, earning nearly the same. The mediator runs the math, her tone steady and factual. Child support between them would nearly cancel out. Less than $100 difference. The message is clear. This fight isn't about money. It's about pride, pain, and parenting. The tension fades into a quiet realization. They're not enemies. They're equals.
So you only have 2 children, that's it?
Yes.
Okay, so if we did your net, 8 times 25%. Yeah, your child support would be about $913. His would be, his child support would be $983. It's not even a difference of $100. So the court could order nobody pay child support. So, I mean, that's kind of what you're looking at in court. So would you want to go to court, spend all that time, spend all that money, and you end up with nothing in terms of financial, but you do have a dad that's willing to be a part of his kid's life?
You know I'm a good father. I love those kids.
What do you think about that? Because I'm getting the vibe from him.
Jeremy's voice softens. He speaks not as a defendant, but as a dad. He loves his children. He wants to be part of their lives fully. The judge nods, sensing sincerity. Melissa looks down, her anger replaced by reflection. Maybe, just maybe, he deserves that chance. For the first time, both seem to agree on one thing: the kids come first.
That he loves his kids too. And that's what's important, right?
Correct.
So what do you think? 3 days, 4 days? What you guys been doing, or entertain his request of a full week?
I feel like if we were to get 1 week with him, 1 week with me, we should be splitting all the costs.
Split all the cost of what exactly are we talking about? Healthcare, okay.
Stuff when it comes to, I guess, clothes for them.
Okay.
Or
What about any extracurricular when it comes later? Daycare, all of that? How does that work for you? It's not solely on you, and it's not solely on her. So,
or at least when it comes to like daycare, that whole week they're with him, he pays for that daycare, and I pay for my daycare. If not, if it's the same daycare, we should just have it.
okay.
The cost of it, just basically the cost of everything when it comes to them only.
What about this? If you put them in
The conversation turns practical: daycare, extracurriculars, the details of real life. The mediator proposes a fair deal. Whoever has the children that week pays for that week's daycare. Simple, shared, fair. Both parents nod. For the first time, they're not arguing, they're solving. The tone shifts from confrontation to cooperation. A fragile peace begins to take shape.
same daycare, the week that the children are with you, you pay for that week. The week that the children are with you, you pay for that week. So you guys are alternating weeks.
Yeah.
Now
That
you're
work?
talking. Yep.
That works?
I'm okay with
Okay.
that.
All right, so just to go back over the settlement, you guys have a week on, week off possession schedule. In lieu of paying child support, you'll split all the costs for daycare and everything down the middle. So the week that the child is in your possession, you'll pay daycare. And the week that the child is in your possession, you'll pay daycare. And you guys are going to split the $200, $100 each for health insurance, right? Right?
Yep. Does
Good.
that work for you?
Okay, so excuse me, I'll get the mediated settlement agreement and I'll be right back.
Thank you.
You all right with that?
You're alright with it, yeah.
I think that works.
Pens hit paper. The judge reviews every word carefully: a week on, week off schedule, shared costs, no child support. Just two parents committing to balance. Melissa signs first, then Jeremy. The mediator smiles softly. What began in tension now ends in resolution. No winners. No losers. Just a family choosing peace over pride.
Okay, I have the agreement here. So you just briefly look over it, make sure everything looks good, and you'll sign right there where it says petitioner. Okay, thank you. And I'll have you do the same thing, review it to make sure it looks like a complete, accurate depiction of your agreement, and you'll sign where it says respondent. Okay, we'll get you copies and get you all out of here. You all have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I can't believe this.
The agreement is sealed. The judge thanks them both, her voice calm and steady. You're doing this for your children, she reminds them. The music swells as they stand, exchange polite nods, and walk out separate doors. The air feels lighter. Justice wasn't about punishment today, it was about perspective.